also it's over there. Where the heck is the, okay. Alright, so we have 15 out of 18, so there's 3 more. It's a way shrine that I'm missing? Oh. It's over here. Let's cut some wood. On me like freaking die. Reserve plasma, interesting. Hey, it's merchant. Hey! Safe box.
Justice knows no sleep. Neither does profit. When there's trouble, prices go up. That's why I'm here.
Ooh. Oh, lame, bro. Shield is freaking ornate. That is very lame. Is it 35? It's actually better. Kinda. Oh, mine gives me way more health.
Justice.
Yeah, if it wasn't freaking ornate, it'd be fine. But sadly it is, so... Let's see, Ancient Scrolls of Dwemer. 6. Chimervenidium. Okay, after many battles it was clear who would win the war. The Chimer had great skills in magic and swordplay, but against the armored battalions of the Dwemer clad in the finest shielding wrought by Janago, there was little hope of their ever winning. In the interest of keeping some measures of peace in the land, Swathin, the warlord, agreed to a truce. Sthavin, the warlord, agreed to a truce with Corinthiel Barif, the beast. In exchange for the disputed lands, Sthavin gave Barif a mighty golem that would protect the Chimer's territory from excursions of the northern barbarians. Barif was delighted with his gift and brought it back to his camp, where all his warriors gaped in awe at it. Sparkling golden hue, it resembled a Dwemer cavalier with a proud aspect. To test its strength, they placed the golem in the center of an arena and flung magical bolts of lightning at it. Its ability was such that few of the bolts struck it. It had the wherewithal to pivot on its hips to avoid the brunt of the attacks without losing its balance, feet firmly planted on the ground. A volley of fireballs followed, which the golem ably dodged, bending its knees and its legs to spin around the blasts. The few times it was struck, it made certain to be hit in the chest and waist, the strongest parts of its body. Troops cheered at the sight of such an agile and powerful creation. With it leading the defense, the barbarians of Skyrim would never again successfully raid their villages. They named it Chimeridium, the hope of the Chimer. Barif had the golem brought to his chambers with all his house thanes, where they test the Chimeridium further, its strength, its speed, its resiliency. They could find no flaw with its design. Imagine when the naked barbarians first meet this on one of their raids, laughed one of the house thanes. It is only unfortunate that it resembles a Dwemer instead of one of our own, mused Corinthi Barif. It is revolting to think that they will have a greater respect for our other enemies than us. I think we should never have accepted the peace terms that we did, said another, one of the most aggressive of the house thanes. Is it too late to surprise the warlords Stothen with an attack? It is never too late to attack, said Barif, but what of his great armored warriors? I understand, said Barif, spymaster, that his soldiers always wake at dawn. If we strike an hour before, we can catch them defenseless before they've had a chance to bathe, let alone don their armor. If we capture their armor, Janago, then we too would know the secrets of blacksmithing, said Barif. Let it be done. We will attack tomorrow an hour before dawn. Oh man, I feel like that thing's a spy. So it was settled. The Chimer army marched at night and swarmed into the Dwemer camp. They were relying on Chimeridium to lead the first wave, but it malfunctioned and began attacking the Chimer's own troops. Added to that, the Dwemer were fully armored, well-rested, and eager for battle. The surprise was turned, and most of the high-ranking Chimer, included Corinthi Barif the Beast, were captured. Though they were too proud to ask, Sothen explained to them that he had been warned of their attack by calling from one of his men. What man of yours is in our camp? Sneered Barif. Chimeridium, standing erect by the side of the captured, removed its head. Within its metal body was Janago the armorer. Whoa! A Dwemer child of 8 can create a golem, he explained, but only a truly great warrior and armorer can pretend to be one. Damn. That's crazy. What's this? Year 2920. 2920, the last year of the First Era, by Carvlik Tonway. It was the first time in 17 years that the 3 members of the Morrowind Tribunal had met in the same place since Sotasil had left for Artaeum. All 3 wished that the circumstances of the reunion were different. From what we've learned, while the prince was returning to Cyrodiil to the south, a second Imperial army came down from the north, said Vivek to his stony-faced compatriots. It is reasonable to assume Juliek didn't know about the attack, but neither would it be unreasonable to suppose that he planned on being a distraction while the Emperor launched the attack on Blackgate, said Sotasil. This must be considered a breach of the truce. Where's the Duke of Mournhold? Asked Vivek. I would hear his thoughts on the matter. He is meeting with the Night Mother in Tel Arun, said Alexia quietly. I told him to wait until he had spoken with you, but he said that the matter had waited long enough. He would involve the Morag Tang in outside affairs? Vivek shook his head and looked to Sotasil. Please, do what you can. Assassination will only move us backwards. This matter must be settled with diplomacy or battle. The Night Mother met Sotasil in her salon, lit only by the moon. She was cruelly beautiful, dressed in a simple silk black robe and lounging across her divan. With a gesture, she dismissed her red-cloaked guards and offered the sorcerer some wine. You've only just missed your friend, the Duke, she whispered. He was very unhappy, but I think he will solve his problem. I think we will solve his problems for him. Did he hire the Morag tanks to assassinate the Emperor? Asked Sotasil. You're straightforward, aren't you? That's good. I love plain-speaking men. It saves so much time. Of course, I cannot discuss with you what the Duke and I talked about. She smiled. It would be bad for business. What if I were to offer you an equal amount of gold for you to not assassinate the Emperor? Morag Tang meant murders for the glory of Mephala and for profit, she said, speaking into her glass of wine. We do not merely kill. That would be sacrilege. Once the Duke's gold has arrived in 3 days' time, we will do our end of the business, and I'm afraid we would not dream of entertaining a counteroffer. Though we are a business as well as a religious order, we do not bow to supply and demand, Sotasil. Let's see, the Inner Sea, Morrowind. Sotasil had been watching the waters for 2 days now, waiting for a particular vessel, and now he saw it, a heavy ship with the flag of Mournhold. The sorcerer took the air and intercepted it before he reached the harbor. A call of flame erupted over his figure, disguising his voice and form into that of a Daedra. Abandon your ship, he bellowed, if you would not sink with it. In truth, Sotasil could have exploded the vessel with but a single ball of fire, but he chose to take his time, to give the crew a chance to dive off into the warm water. When he was certain there was no one living aboard, he focused the energy into a destructive wave that shook the air and water as it discharged. ship and the Duke's payment to the Morag tank sunk to the bottom of the inner sea. Night Mother, thought Sothasil as he floated towards shore to alert the Harbour Master that some sailors were in need of rescue. Everyone bows to the supply and demand. Damn. What the heck? Why was I... This is another quest over here.
Over here.
Ordinator Gorilli.
Your pardon. I know you have urgent business, but I must entreat your aid.
What do you need?
Vox has scores of fanatics in the ruins, yet only a handful of Ordinators stand against them. At any moment they could overwhelm us with a single advance. We just don't have the numbers to hold them off.
Where do I come in?
Strike a blow for the three. A direct attack may convince them we're stronger than we appear, and any losses you inflict will improve our odds of holding them back immensely.
Consider it done.
When you finish, report to me or to Ordinator Aeron in Mournhold. Kill as many of the bastards as you can.
Do you think killing a few cultists will make a difference?
These are the last of the Maulborn, the dregs of Daedric cultist called in from across Morrowind. Vox won't find any more reinforcements. So yes, it matters. Take out as many as you can.
Alright. So before I do that...
The new hand has arrived. Notify Almalexia that her champion is here. Well met. Ah, you've come, and just in time. Vox has summoned Daedric cultists to make up for the Maulborn losses. Mother Morrowind ordered us to wait for the one who brings the blessing of Veloth to arrive.
I have the blessing. What's the situation?
Lady Almalexia sent her Ordinators to hold this position, but we are too few to go up against Vox's bolstered forces.
I'll deal with Vox.
A moment, please. Our lady knows of your arrival. Sit by the fire and she'll speak to you presently.
Very well. Put an end to the threat of Magistrate Vox. Do I actually gotta sit? Oh.
You received Veloth's blessing and have come to the Hollow, just as I have foreseen. The blasphemer Vox has sealed herself behind powerful wards. While these wards are in place, she is hidden from me. 3 wards protect her. 1 bound to the living, 1 to the dead, and 1 to the Daedric Plains. Destroy these wards, then you will be able to enter the blasphemer's lair.
Okay.
Strange lights emanate from 3 locations in the ruins above. That's where I'd look for the wards. Once they fall, the way into Vox's lair should be clear.
Alright. Giving the healing hearts to this guy.
I came all the way from St. Veloth's shrine to lend my skills to this effort.
Acolyte Eldry was worried about you.
Eldry fusses too much. I'm needed here. My contributions may be less flamboyant than those with a more militaristic approach, but I help in my own small way.
Acolyte Eldry said you needed these Dremora hearts.
Oh, what a disgusting mess you get when you put a bunch of Dremora hearts in a sack. But thanks for bringing them to me. The potions I can make with these will help a lot.
Alright, cool. That was easy. Let me grab this point. Area of interest, I should say. Eidolon Pier. No, I'm good for now. What the hell is this? That's interesting. General Garvin's declaration. This pier and dock house is a disgrace. No house veteran holding should be allowed to fall into such a sorry state. I want a squad of soldiers to clean this place up and make repairs before the start of the winter rains. There's a whole tree, whoa, growing in here. Whoa, whoa. Damn, bro. I think my thing stopped, right? I have the food and the... Trying to heal somebody? Nah. Alright, where are these wards at?
I'm hurt!
Alright, so there's one. Here. Nobody? Huh. Second person. Damn it! Alright, final ward. Damn, bro. final one. Find the entrance to Vox's lair. Alright, here we go. Into the hollow cave.